I had to see the woman that I wanted. And I had to figure out what did they want. What would that woman that I want? One thing that I know that they would want is a man who is still youthful. A man who's still active. That's why I stayed being active. The next thing I had to realize is, what else would the woman who I want? Well, they want somebody who is secure financially. I became financially secure. And then I had to ask, what else would a woman who I want? Somebody who looks healthy. I had to gain that knowledge of health. And what else? Oh, I could have said, well, F them. You just want something that doesn't exist. It's your fault that you want this. You are crazy. Oh, I could stay single. But some of you all are staying single because why? Why? Because you think what you want don't exist. No, what you want exists, but you're not matching what you want. That's the problem. For real. Because you're not matching what you want. You're not matching what you want, so it would never come. I don't care. And I heard somebody said, what I want is rare. That sounds good. Don't it? It sounds good, right? What I want is rare. So, what does that mean? I'm just saying it's rare. That's why I can't have it. We finding all these flaws and excuses in everybody. This shit ain't supposed to be that hard. It ain't supposed to be that hard, man. Even money, finances, it ain't supposed to be that hard. It's understanding the energy of it. That's what makes it simple. I had to learn, I wanted a soft woman. So the more I can do and the more I can create securities, the more she can be soft. Don't that make sense? If I wanted a soft woman, I had to realize the more I can create security and create a space and provide a space. Now, even though, yes, it is her job, it is a woman's job to be soft herself. But if I can create a space where I can be I can create that security there, she'll be softer, she can relax more. So I learned, if I want a soft woman, I have to create something around me, financially, emotionally, psychologically, mentally, spiritually. I had to create a safe space. And when I find that woman, whatever woman comes, no matter who she is, she will feel safe because that's the energy that I create. I wanted a woman who was active. So now I create an active lifestyle. When you join me, you just maintain an active lifestyle. I don't understand. We think that people should be able to meet us where we're at. Sometimes, no, that's not how it works. And that's the reality. We can't just assume that people should meet us where we're at because sometimes we don't even like where we're at. We don't even like where we're at. Where we're at is we're anxious. How many of us have anxiety problems? Because we don't like where we're at. And the longer we stay there, we are more insecure. So why bring somebody there? Why not go somewhere, elevate that experience so that you can meet somebody where they're at, especially when that's what you want. Many of us want things that we can't reach and then blame what we can't reach for our lack of. Many of us want what we can't reach and then blame what we can't reach for the lack of it doesn't exist. Some of us say what I want is rare. It's not rare, it's popular. You just not what you want. That's why you think it's rare. You're not what you want, so you think it's rare. What I want is rare. No, there's a lot of them jokers out there. There's a lot of men and women out there who meet that. A lot, they just don't see you. I don't want to make nobody feel bad. They just can't see you because that's not what that's not what you are. And again, I have to understand. Yeah, I had to understand the woman that I wanted. I had to know what they want. I can't be like, well, the woman that I want, right? The woman that I want has to be beautiful, have to be youthful, have to provide a space of, I have to eat. The woman that I want, I have to do this, I have to do that. But then stay who I am and then blame them for not being or looking at me. Blame them for not recognizing me. You just want men with money. Well, she has a want. She could want whatever she wants. You see what I'm saying? Women these days just want men with money and this. Well, then get some money. Men these days just want women with this. Well, then get it. If you want it, get it. You can't blame people for what they want and not be it, and then stay without. That's up to you. This is ridiculous. It sounds good because it makes yourself be the victim. Well, I'm a victim. That's why. It's a great story to remain the victim. It's a great story to remain the victim. Well, it's because men want women who looks younger. Men want women who does this. Men want women who does that. Men want women to... Then don't be it. But don't complain about not having what you want. I had to see what a woman wants, and I had to provide it. So I can choose who I wanted. I had to... Listen... When I can become what I want to become, and I know who I want, I had to... Listen, when you want a job, don't you have to become what the job requires of you? When you want a position or a career, don't you have to first look and see the prerequisites of having this career? Seriously. I go for a job, I have to first see the prerequisites, the requirements. I need a degree, I need 2 years of this, I need this, and I need this. And then I need extra school, and I need this, and I need extra credits. But when it comes to a relationship, that you can take me for who I am. Man, anybody wants you. Sir, anybody wants you. Go somewhere else. And be in the group where nobody wants. I know it sounds bad. But I'm just saying. Okay, go somewhere. That's like me wanting a job in a law firm, and I'm saying, well, you should want me for my life, my high school, whatever that is. Thank you, Loki. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gift. I know you're a law firm and everything, but you should take my high school certificate or my high school diploma, because that's what I have. So you should take me as I am. And then some people are gonna say, you know what? Well, say what you want. You want a law degree. You want this. You want pass the bar. But let me do those things, and then let me be qualified for it. We want things that we are not trying to qualify for, and then blame the things that we want. Hey, Thriving, thank you so much. I'm serious. We think because back in the days, we're not back in the days, ma'am. Sir, we're not back in the days, sir. Back in the days, men did this. Back in the days, yeah. We're not back in the days. Listen. We're not back in the days anymore, sir, ma'am. We're not back in the days. Women did this. Well, sir, this is 2024. Back in the days, women didn't have a choice. Sir, ma'am, 2020, 1950s, you didn't work, you didn't have opportunities to work, you had no choices. So back in the days, the man did what he had to do to take... These days, 2024, nobody wants to increase with time. Everybody think, well, I should... It's like, listen, you see like how we older people, we can't move on, accept the moment, but yet we can't accept this music. We can't accept this 2024 music. Like, this music stuff is whack. Back in the 90s, we haven't moved on musically. Right or wrong? But, time changed. Well, accept the music too, because this is the music that's now. We can't. We're still going back to Avant. We still want to hear Avant. We still want to hear Jodeci, because we can't accept what it is now. What it is now is what it is now. It's an old beat. But we can't accept financially what it is. We have to accept it now. This is what we have. Or even to get someone that is worthy. I'm telling you. But the people out there, we just refuse to do what we have to do to get them. I'm telling you, one thing I had to learn was, what do women want? Women want security. Women want this. They want a place to live, a good place. They want to feel soft. They want to feel feminine. So let me go and provide that space. If I can't provide that, what the hell do I get? A woman who don't mind being hard. A woman who don't mind not feeling safe. A woman who's more aggressive. A woman who's this. A woman who's that. That's what I get. This life is balance. This life is about balancing, man. Balance comes naturally. Many of us just can't take what comes. This is what you are, this is what you get. Balance. You tip, it tips. You tip, it tip. But balance is there. If you this and if you that, then that's what you get in return. I think a lot of us we refuse to be what people want, but we think people should accept us for who we are. No, ma'am. No, sir. Accept yourself. That's all you deserve. Your self-acceptance. And you haven't done that yet. Let me say that again. That's all you deserve. Your self-acceptance. I don't have to accept you. I don't. Newsflash. I ain't got to accept you. That's my place. I got to accept me. And you ain't got to accept me. But I get to study what the woman that I want. Again, the jobs that I want. Yeah. The positions that I want, I have to figure out what I have to do to get them. But the relationship, we think, But that's all it is, man. We just... But, if we can complain and gripe and fuss and complain and blame the men and blame the women and blame the men and blame the women and blame the men,